Hi, my name is Shema Jones, and I am a writer, actress, director, and creative. And I'm here doing an interview with Young, Bold, and Regal.
What initially drew you to the performing arts?
Performing arts. I think just the love for film. I love film. My mom was an actress growing up. My dad is a master musician. He sings, plays anything by ear. I think having that entertainment family background definitely just shined on me. And so I love film. I don't know, I'm deeply passionate about how things are done, how things are made, how things are created. Being in film allowed me to open up and be myself, and then learn how things are done, how things are created, you know. So yeah, performing arts is just a part of me in a really big way. So
when did you discover your passion for filmmaking?
My passion for filmmaking, honestly, it's always been there, of course. My first favorite movie, I could say, is The Bodyguard. I knew I was going to be Rachel Marin growing up, hands down. And everything about her. She was an actress, she was a singer, she was a dancer. She did it all. That's performing arts to me. That's filmmaking at its finest. It was action inside of this love story. I don't know, it was just everything in that film. Then growing up, going on auditions and certain things, and understanding that some roles weren't for me, or getting on set and being turned away. My mom, she was on a set of Roots, and one of the directors told her, her lips wasn't big enough, her nose wasn't wide enough, and they sent her home. So those are the things I was actually experiencing as well. So I decided to start at least creating my own content. I met another writer on one of these websites, these filmmaker websites, and we started co-writing something. So that was another aspect of it. And then finally last year, I was in Houston and was blessed to be on this project for this 48-hour film festival. And I saw indie at its finest. I've been on other indie sets, but this dude was the casting director, he was the DP, he was our producer, our go-to guy. He did it all in just boom, boom, boom in 48 hours. So I was like, what? I could do that. I could do this. And here I am now. I am a filmmaker.
In your cold read, The Mirror Has Two Faces, you come off as vulnerable, weary, and yearning for more when it comes to a relationship. How did you channel all those emotions to pull off that video performance?
Man, I didn't know that's how it came across. But I think from being in certain relationships and going through certain things, absolutely that's what channeled those emotions and what came out in that monologue. And honestly, it was a one-take monologue. I literally was reading the paper as I'm doing the monologue. I don't know if you can really tell, but if you probably look really closely, you can see that I was reading the paper and then saying it, because it was just a test run. I only started recording it to see if my sound was good, if it was loud enough, if you could see me, all of that. And it just flowed out. It kept going. So I just allowed it to just, take place. And again, I definitely believe it was from some relationships that I've experienced and been throughout, the course of my life, that I was able to kind of bring out those emotions that came across. So
being an actress, filmmaker, producer, and collaborator on many creative projects, what piques your interest most these days? Acting, screenwriting, producing, or directing?
In this current moment, I would say directing, and more so just the shift of positioning, because I'm still acting, I'm still writing, and I'm still producing. However, it's certain times and places to kind of hone in on other crafts, and right now I'm honing in on directing. But I can't really say that because I'm producing projects with friends still now. Went on an audition just recently, looking into opening up my acting realm as well. And then I write daily. I still write poetry. I have a couple books coming out. I'm writing some more scripts. So yeah, I guess all of it. I'm still doing all of it, and I'm still thankful to have the mind frame to kind of shift gears and do what comes at me, at that given moment. So all of it.
How do you balance being an actor in your own project when you're directing or producing that short film or a project?
Focus, endurance, strength, and again, that being in the moment, allowing God literally to guide me in everything that is laid out in front of me, because He's the one that lays it out in front of me. Again, these are just, my own beliefs and everything. Knocking no one, but God is good all the time. And He guides me. He guides me into the different things that He wants me to do. And so, again, it says it in the Bible that God doesn't take you to some place that He doesn't give you the abilities to handle. You see that in the book with Moses in Genesis, when Moses goes to free the people. Well, God talks to him from the burning bush, and Moses talking to God like, well, look, dude, I can't do that. I can do this. Like, I don't know if y'all know that part of the story, but you go read in Genesis, it says it. Moses is like, dude, I can't even talk to nobody. Like, I had to leave because I killed somebody. Like, what are you talking about? And God's like, dude, relax. Go do it. I'll send your brother with you so he can talk for you, okay? So again, God definitely gives you the abilities to do all the things, that you want to do. So, yeah.
Having 2 degrees, an Association of Arts in the Fashion Design and Marketing, and a Bachelor of Science in Organizational Communication, how those degrees assist you in your career and develop your creative talent?
I feel that having an associate's degree in fashion design and marketing definitely allows me, because I learned a lot of design aspects from those certain classes from that degree, where I'm able to now design my own websites, design my own promo. Not that I couldn't already design, but again, just learning things, honing in on your crafts allows you to open up in those areas. That's all. And, you're enhanced now. So having that associate's degree, and then also my bachelor's degree in organizational communication, that allows me to be communicative like I'm doing, or on set where you need to be an open streamline of communication so that it can run smoothly. Also, I have an 8-year background in human resources. My degrees played, field in all of those different things that I've ever done in my life. I know some people say, oh, you get a degree and you're not even in the field that you have your degree in. Well, if you kind of learn how to just utilize whatever you learned, then actually you are in the field of what you got a degree in.
How did the creation of your film production company, Fichte Films, come about?
Fichte Films, the production company. So last year, 2014, I needed a creative release. I needed a creative hub. I needed my own personal creative space. Being that, again, you hear that I do so much, I needed to filter that into one thing that I can shine through, or, work with others, and create a platform. Because honestly, Fichte Films is we coin it as where indie and mainstream meet, and it's a place of setting the bar. I created Fichte Films so that it can be an example of how to be on set, how to get things done, how to work with others, how to be of quality, a lot of many other things, but that is honestly what Fichte Films was designed for. Fictive meaning created or creating by imagination. That's what I do. My imagination part, though, is allow God in to fill that part. So now I'm basically just creating the messages that God sends to me. That may sound a little sci-fi or a little weird, but it's the God honest truth. last year, again in September, I was sitting down. At the time, it was in another relationship, my last relationship that I was in, and I was, trying to come up with a film production name. While I'm sitting there on the Mac computer, if on the screensavers, words would come up with definitions. Just so happened in the moment I'm in that realm of thinking of a film name, fictive comes on the screen, and that's FICTIVE. I see it and I'm like, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna do. But then we spell it how you pronunciate it, FIK.TIV, Fichte Films. I mean, you felt it, right? You felt that? Okay.
Tell us more about your short film, A Love Undefined.
A Love Undefined. That's my baby right now. It's a very personal project. It deals with things that I've experienced and some things that I went through in my past, and it's very special to me because I felt like it had to get done so that I can move on my life and go to the next point and the next things that are lined up for me. A Love Undefined is about a creative who's going through a seemingly rough, hard time, and it also provides a solution to what she's going through. And the log line is, have you ever lost it all to a love undefined? And meaning that by how some of us, even myself, hadn't defined what love was before I jumped into certain relationships or did certain things. Before I got married at a time, I wasn't really steadfast on knowing what love is, which I do now from studying the word and seeing that love is patient, love is kind. I'm understanding what love truly is. And yeah, man, A Love Undefined is really deep. It takes me there, and I got a lot of good feedback thus far on just our final cut that we've drafted, and it's in a couple film festivals now. And when we release it, I think you guys are gonna really get something out of it, and it's very relatable. It's not even just ideally based on, I guess, the love of relationship that you can coin it for. It's over, I think it crosses the board. It's a spectrum. It's a love undefined of at work, a love for your job, what you do. How is that defined to you? Is it patient? Is it kind? Is it these things that you can find in 1 Corinthians 13:4 or 4:13? I can't remember the exact, but it's one of those. And that explains truly what love is. You can even Google love is patient, love is kind Bible verse, and it'll come up. And I absolutely believe that. Not that you have to be all, whatever, turned out on religion, but I'm saying you could definitely feel what love is when you read that, because I did. And we're able to have a love undefined now.